Yellow duckies, and welcome to Blueprints. My name's Viola. This is a demo from the Steam Next Fest. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So, about this game. It's a mystery adventure puzzle style game, I believe. Set in a place called Mount Holly, where there's a new mystery every day. So, let's check it out.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
So, I have to find the room but not tell anyone? Or... I'm just a bit confused here. Like, I understand, like, the goal is to find the room. Welcome to the Mount Holly House Tour. You've been granted 4 days. 4 days to discover, experiment, and explore before your official bequest begins. Please bear in mind that this is a pre-release house tour, a humble preview of the full Blueprints experience. Many rooms, items, clues, and documents have been removed from the estate during the next 4 days to prevent you from wandering too far. Remember, this is a demo build and some game and platform features might not work correctly. Yes, understand. In the meantime, please make yourself at home. I will try. vibes. Lamp. Chairs. Vase. But only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intention in giving this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been farther from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Okay. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Alright. Will the blueprint even help? Entrance hall. Okay. Antechamber. Oh. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 steps. 2 items. Wait. Okay, this is very different. Not quite sure what to make of this. Guest bedroom. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules or points value to play your variation. Okay. Electronic key card. Okay. So there are like hidden items. Got it. Journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Oh, do I have to find the things inside the room? So it's got like a possibility of having certain objects in it. With the exception of certain rooms. Tree goes back to the hall, but that's fine. Orange. Okay. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. An enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Alright, so this goes back out here. We don't want to close ourselves off, is the whole idea. We have a puzzle if we put in this. Okay. Box that claims to be black has the gem. This box is the blue box. This box is the black box. But how do I... One moment, guys. Settings. Controls. E to use an item. E. I want to use the key. Use to... Oh, lock doors and that. Oh. Oh. Window key. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it's been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers on this score. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of a different color. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this compounded game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. Well, this one says the box that claims to be black has the gems. This one says this box is blue, so that's a lie. Yes! Okay. Do spare room here. We need to get farther back. See if I can find. Gem. I'm not sure if when it says that it has all three, it actually has all three, or if it's like a Bordeaux. Ho ho ho. And I'm also gonna try not to run out of steps. Check wine cellar. Chapel has 3. Okay. Let's look here. Yeah. Nursery mysteries. Doesn't really look like there is one. Oh, a gem. The Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, it's in the same room. A story about Hugh, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Oh, every time. Oh, okay. Locked. I don't have a key. We're gonna have to backtrack and get a key. What happens if I don't have money when I step into the room? Into the chapel? I don't think I've... No. But it blocks the door. Okay. Good to know. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the okay, so North Star? Oh, wait. North Star plus 1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, 3 steps. Diamondus Minor, gem. Southern Cross, room with 4 doors, are more common today. Farmer's apples. For apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, 5 gems. Draxus the Dead. The dead end rooms are more common today. The sale, everything is 50% off. Green rooms are Florialis, bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay. So I have 1. The other wheel. There we go. Okay. Nice. Ooh. Uh-oh. This could be bad. I need a key. It's true, red memos are lies. Gem somewhere. Somewhere in the house is a gem that I do not have. Oh, right there. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also more likely be locked as you progress north. Lie. Effective first week of December, payroll on all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in or out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. And the terminal password has been scratched out. I didn't really leave any doors, unfortunately. Around the outside? No. Okay. Then I guess I will leave the 3 coins and 2 gems I have left. I go exploring. Camp. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay on the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. Okay. Oh. Can't get into there. What the? Wait a minute. What's all this on? Creepy. That's what it is. Creepy. Okay. Alright. Well, I can't go anywhere else, so we're gonna call it a day. And start again tomorrow. Rooms, rank reached 5, steps taken 32, items found 1. I like this. This is nice. Day 2. Just have to make sure that didn't change. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okie dokie. Let's start over here. Alright. Bedroom. Start by gaining a couple of steps. Spare set of car keys. Well, that's interesting. Wait, do I still have, like, my coins and gems from the day before? No, I don't. You must select one to try. Storeroom, I guess. Since you're cutting me off. Okay, so as soon as I choose a doorway, I have no choice but to actually make use of it. So I have to be careful. Oh, it's blocked because it's here, right? And the storage. Okay. Parlor. Right. We know how this works. Ooh, wait. Apple! Nice. Alright. Gems are not in the box under with a unique statement. The statement is unique. Gems are not in the box with a unique Aha. Okay. Please give me one with 3 doors. Yes. All right. Entry. Entry. Swing hall. Not yet. Yeah, that's what I figured. Corridor is always left unlocked. Darn it. I have to call it a night again. I blocked myself in. Alright, we'll try one more day. I know I technically have 4, but I'm limited on time currently. Alright. Okay. Parlor. Over. Grab this. Gems are in this box. Gems are not in this box. Gems are not in the white box. Darn. Okay. That was my bad. That happens. The store first. Even though I believe that just locks me into the corner, but I'll get a key ahead of time. It's fine. Okay. So that locks up that corner. Oh, darn. I don't. Okay. Billiard room. Some new game that we saw a note about. The darts. Hmm. 5 minus 6, 12. What does pink mean? 2? Ah! 14. Five. 12. Oh, 4 to... Is it like divided by? Because blue is add or multiply? Let's try multiply. Yes, okay. Minus 4 plus 10. 11? Darn. Okay, I did that wrong somehow. Wait, is it 10 minus 5 times 4? Ah, there we go. Okay. I have a key card. All right. Sleep mask. Ah, first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask. It's 5. Okay, so if I go back out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so this door down here, we can put a one-sided in storeroom. Yes. Give us more supplies. Right. I keep doing this because I don't know if I lose access to it. If I lose all my monies. Spirit. Use the gem. Let's check. One trunk. So somewhere there's a trunk. In the rooms that I have already been in. Okay. Occasionally, you may discover small amounts of dirt in certain rooms. On the estate with a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots, but I don't have the shovel because I don't have access to the garden yet. But now I have a metal detector. Right. Hmm. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Oh, okay. God, having this is so much more useful than I thought it would be. No. Darn it. This closes me off. I can at least check things out. Red ones are Oh, I turned the power off on the card readers. Gold buttons herald literary honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap. when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal illustrate Book of the Year. Illustrated. Yes. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was for, of course, her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swinburne author never considered herself success. She confided, my son was one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that view the books as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and the unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White for 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared as a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffleton Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher, local author, popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has in the past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Was seen at the corner, suspicions bag under the waving down a local third major last year. It's anticipated Manning hit the last, I don't know. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 5:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bell Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point. We seek more information. Oh gosh. Okay. Thieves of the royal capital, Ben Aries, have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities say they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglar had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewel has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to have been stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Beeping. But I don't know where it's beeping. Oh. Let's just see what this. Oh. It's the bathroom. Well, that closes that way. I don't have a key. Okay, so what was that thing? 9083. Oh, that's. Okay. Sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks and lock trunks. Stone cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets carved with thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay, it's a bold word. Stones. I need to get front. I also need to find. Of course, it doesn't matter where the locked thing is when I don't have a key. conference room I need to get to. Day 3 has been productive. Let's see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Or courtyard. Let's do the archived one, why not? Ah, Jim. Alright. Okay, so rank is by how far you get. Okay. But that is going to be it for Blueprints. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye bye!